Hello everyone, just seen the news. Whyte, Itauma has been announced with an interesting undercard actually. We'll kick off with the main event, Dillian, Whyte, Moses, Itauma. So Itauma, obviously, next big thing, only boxed the other week. Everyone knows my feelings on him. I think offensively he's probably one of the best heavyweights in the world right now. Defensively, I think he's pretty good defensively actually. I think for a young man, I think he's pretty good because I think it takes time to get that right, you know. The only question marks for me is his temperament, really, from the Dobyshenko and Espindola fights, but 2 years ago nearly now, so. But I did question his temperament a little bit with them fights. But as for an 18-year-old, it happens. But yeah, that's where I'm at with him. But do I think he'll be heavyweight champion of the world one day? Absolutely, yeah. I really rate him. I do rate him. He's a nice fellow. He's serious. I like him. I rate him. He has some good wins already as well. You know, Marius Vac early, McKean, the American fellow the other day weren't a mug either. So I think he's the real deal. Like I really do think he is. I think he's really good. It's not scheduled on Boxrec yet. So to find Dillian Whyte, I'm going to go from Itauma, British ratings, onto myself. And back to 2016 when Dillian Whyte beat me on points. So Dillian Whyte 31-3. We don't really have any recent form to go off. Now, if this was the best Dillian Whyte, who was the best Dillian Whyte? The Parker fight, maybe Rivas. Post Rivas, it's been hit and miss really. The Whyte fight weren't great. He got knocked out by Povetkin and Fury. The last real fight he was in was Jermaine Franklin nearly 3 years ago. Franklin can fight. Franklin's good. So that's a good, solid win. That's a good win. In the last 3 years, we've got Christian Hammer, who wasn't interested, and Ebenezer Tete, which I didn't see, but I heard it wasn't great. So it's a weird match, really. They're going to have to be paying him an absolute fortune, I would have thought. I wouldn't want to box Itauma. He's 20 years of age. Like, Dillian Whyte's a very proud man. A 20-year-old. Dillian Whyte won't be coming to lie down, but for me, Dillian Whyte is best against this Itauma. Yeah, Itauma's that good, I think. Dillian Whyte off of, you know, he's not had a serious fight for 3 years. He's 37. Yeah, I don't think this is the one, to be honest, for him. I think they'll be paying him really well. Obviously, the world line, I think it's a bad match really for him. I think Itauma's was too young, too fresh. But Whyte's experienced, very experienced. It's been a good fighter, really. Been a really good fighter. What's the world heavyweight title? Beat Chisora twice, beat Parker, Rivas. Hellenius was a good fighter. So yeah, he's had a hell of a career. Just it really left field for me. And the last couple of days, obviously, has been spoke about, and it did look like it was going to happen. But before that, I would have never seen it coming, to be honest. But it's here. My early prediction would be an Itauma stoppage in a couple of rounds as well. Yeah, I just think it's all about the timing of it. The best Dillian Whyte. I still think it'd be an hard ask. I think Itauma's a real scary talent, but it's just the timing of it. I think they only get Dillian Whyte at the right time. 37, not been in the ring for a long time. So I think Itauma will stop him pretty early. But Dillian Whyte can punch, definitely can punch. I sparred him. I boxed him and sparred him. He hit a lot harder in sparring. But I think the heavyweights do because they've got the big gloves on. They really let their hands go. Yes, when I sparred him, it was really good. When I boxed him, he never hit me when I boxed him. When I sparred him, he hit me to the body a few times. You know, he was really heavy-handed. So So Itauma must be careful, because Whyte's clever enough and it's hard enough to knock him out. He's not been tested yet, but I just think at this stage Itauma will be too fresh and too sharp. The undercard's interesting. The most interesting one for me is Hrgovic Adelaide. Adelaide's vacated his British title, so we'll have to see who TKV will box with a vacant title. Who could it be? There's a few people, I'm sure, trying to line themselves up for it. But we'll have to see what happens. Could it be me? Could be me. I'd like it to be me, to be honest. And I think we're definitely going to try and make that fight happen for the British. But anyway, Adelaide, Hrgovic. Adelaide was getting beat by TKV before the stoppage, to be honest. Adelaide's a really good athlete. He can punch. His best win, Solomon Dakers. He had a close one with Sokolovsky. Got stopped by Wardley. So for me, I think I think he's good. I think he's a really good athlete. He can punch. He's dangerous. But the step up from the likes of TKV, Dakers to Hrgovic is massive, and I do think Hrgovic's on the slide. I've thought this for a while now. But going from, you like TKV, Dakers, Sokolovsky to Hrgovic is fucking massive. It's a big jump. I'm beating Joyce last time. I thought he looked alright beating Joyce. I thought he looked alright, but we don't know what Joyce has got left, so it's a difficult one. Yeah, I thought Hrgovic was going to do a lot more, to be honest. I wasn't disappointed, but I always thought he'd do more. Well, I think it's a big jump for Adelaide going with Hrgovic. I would expect Hrgovic to win, to be honest. It's just that big a jump, you have to go with a proven form, and Hrgovic's boxed at a much higher level. Other fights, Nick Ball, Sam Goodman. I've not seen Goodman, but I do enjoy watching Nick Ball. Kakachi Ford's a brilliant fight. Kakachi is fucking brilliant. I love watching him. I think he's brilliant. You have to bear with me as I put in Naoto Sutsumi into box right. Yeah, I enjoy watching Kakachi. I think he's fucking brilliant. It wasn't really someone that I spent that much. I took much notice of, really. So obviously he's had a bit of a resurgence. I thought it was great in the Wood fight. I thought it was great. His feet. I thought he's just a fucking really good fighter, to be honest. How the fuck is all that? Oh, no, my bad. Yeah, I really like Kakachi. But Ford's good. I've watched Ford box a few times as well, and he's... What the fuck am I doing here? Oh, it's a H. I will explain it. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. It's a really good card, really. Anyway, then we've got Hayato Sutsumi against Kazafshak. Kazafshak was a really good amateur. It's a great opportunity for him. The Japanese fella, I'm not overly familiar with, to be honest, but apparently he's really good. And that's today's video. So yeah, sorry about that. I don't really know much. My knowledge on boxing overseas is not tip top, but I do think Itauma will stop Whyte, and I think Hrgovic may stop Adelaide as well.